All right. I was telling y'all the other day about the black spots under my eyes and on my nose. See, um, and that this right here comes from my old glasses, and this is just age. But I'm trying to treat that because I don't like the black spots under my eyes. I did put on eyeliner and lipstick, but I just wanted to show y'all that. But anyway, how y'all doing? I'm back. It's still Saturday. I got my son at the barbershop, so I'm just sitting out here waiting. I don't like to go in there where a lot of me in that. But anyway, what I wanted to come back and talk about is the situation with, and I'm going to title this Black and Missing. Because I was getting ready this morning, and I was watching the Gabby Petito, the story about her and her fiance. And they had it on. My daughter got me hooked for Christmas. She told me about the Oxygen channel, and I watch that channel all the time. And I prefer it over the ID channel because the ID channel music, like if you fall asleep with that on, that music is so creepy. It's like, I don't know, it's just cringy. But anyway, and so they were talking about her story, and it just took me to a place where, you know, there are so many other people that are missing, you know, but that story got so much attention. I'm talking about international. And it's not to devalue her life at all. Because God is love. I love everybody. Just because God loves me. You know what I'm saying? Seriously, I do. I don't differentiate the way I care about people based on who they are, where they come from. You know, I have love for that man on the street, don't know where he's going to sleep. Just like I have love for somebody living in a mansion with so many rooms that they don't have time to visit them all. But, you know, it's just, I wish, you know, in a perfect world, in the world which we live, I wish that it would be more concern for everybody. Because I remember reading a story about this young man, and I remember seeing him. He was a nice looking, very attractive young man dressed in a suit. He was missing, and I think he was getting ready to start a new job, or he was getting ready to start a new job, or relocate, or going to, I don't know. I don't even remember what the story was, but all I remember is that he was missing around the same time Gabby was, and he didn't get very much attention, publicity at all. And so who are we to put a value on somebody's life? We didn't make those people, God made them. And so who are we, whether it be the media, whether it be the authorities, whoever, to devalue anybody else based on our opinions of them? I don't care if that person is a drug addict. Just like that man was saying on the ID channel the other day, he was saying it doesn't matter what a person does. One of the ladies, he said she may have been a prostitute, but she still deserved justice for her death. You know, it's just, I don't know, like, and I see a lot of people do this. We put, well, I ain't gonna say we because I don't, but a lot of people put entertainers and athletes and stuff on a pedestal. They're human just like us. I mean, they have the same problems we have. It's just not financial. And a lot of them do have financial problems as well. You know, you look at a person, you say, oh, they've been on TV so long, and oh, they got this and they got that. You don't know how those people got what they got. You don't know, you know, because some of them have all that fame and fortune, and they taking care of families and people, accountants and stuff, beating them out of their money. You just don't know. You assume based on perception. Your perception is you see them living this lifestyle and they're doing well. And one of the men on, and I didn't get a chance to watch it in its entirety, the story this morning on ID because I had to leave. But one of the men was saying social media, if you take it for face value, it could give you the wrong perception or I wasn't really listening to what he was saying, but basically this is what he meant. Well, this is what he eventually said. I can't remember verbatim. Like I said, I was getting ready, so my mind was all over the place. But what he was saying is, you see a couple on social media, they happy, everything is jolly, they're getting along, best friends. But when that camera is off, you really don't know what's going on. You don't know if that happiness is. I can't even remember the couple I was watching. And then when I know, I remember who it was. I'm not gonna say, but the husband came on out of respect because he had started the channel and everything. He came on and he said, "We're divorcing," and I was like sucker punched because it's a young couple, and I used to watch them and I liked them. The husband was a little goofy and the wife was too, but they had beautiful kids, and I was really saddened because, as a single mother, I know what it is. I know the things that children miss out on when the family is not together in one household. I do. I understand. I understand that. I do. And if I had to do it all over again, I've talked about this before, I would not have a child out of wedlock. I wouldn't. I wouldn't. And that's why I try to tell young ladies, save yourself. If that man doesn't respect you enough to make you an honorable woman, to make you his wife, don't just continue to give up your body like that. No. And then when he hurt you, you know, you gotta. Well, it was a man. I watched this video. I think he was on YouTube, but I wish I would have saved it so I could discuss it later. But he was saying, you meet a man and that man he treats you bad and he lowers your self-esteem, and then he puts you in a place, and then he degrades you for being in the state of depression and claim that is the reason he getting somebody else. Well, it's crazy. It's crazy. But the thing is, seek God first. He'll give you the desires of your heart, and all those. Like my pastor say, when your boo make you boo-hoo, he ain't the one for you. So life is complicated. It's complicated. It's like we say when we have kids don't come with instructions. But life really does if you listen to it. Some things in life, if you give them to God, we got a set of directions. We just don't follow them all the time. And the older you get, the more you realize when you don't follow those directions, all it creates is heartache, confusion, discontent, struggle. And I'm just keeping it real, and I applaud the single parents. I'm a single parent myself, but I applaud us for getting our kids grown, educated, productive members of society. But it's not easy. It's not easy. And whether your kids will tell you or not, it's some things that they don't get to experience that they wish they could have in a loving two-parent household. Loving, respectful two-parent household. Because if you're the one person that's got to do the providing, the support, the comfort, you got to be everything. And so that's why it's especially important for it's important for every parent, but as a single parent, to give your kids Jesus. So at a time when you can't be there for all of them because you really can't be there for yourself, if you know what I'm talking about, they can lean and depend on him. Ooh, y'all. The stuff I put in my hair, I love it. But I think it's making my hair shed. But it also irritates my scalp. Man, my big old head, though. Does my head look bigger with this on? Y'all be honest. Look, at 56, you can criticize me, baby, because hey, I'm battle tested. That's one thing about life. You learn it when you get I ain't gonna say I'm old, but when you get in your 50s and everything starts dropping and locking, I learned to. First, if somebody respond negatively, first I consider, who are you? What is your intent? And another thing too, if you respond negatively, the negative may really be to move me in a positive direction. Like a lady told me, your video quality is bad. I knew that, but it's the delivery for me. If you say, well, I liked the video or whatever, or come off in a nice way, it would have a lasting effect as opposed to somebody being nasty. But I take comments, whether good or bad, and I assess them based on the situation and what I can learn from it. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, I'm all over the place, but I'm back to that situation about black and missing. Who cares? We all should care because, especially when it's people that look like you that come up missing, it's like nobody's concerned. So that's why, like my older daughter lives with me. She may be grown, but like I told her, when you're going to be gone or whatever, you need to say, I'm with my friends, I won't be back tonight or something like that, because by me watching the ID channel and the Oxygen as much as I do, I see some stories. It's just heartbreaking. It really, really is. It really is. It hurts to lose people. But when they die and you have access to the body, you can give them a proper burial. It hurts, but you know where they are. But for one of your loved ones to disappear and never to be found again, that's disheartening. I know it is. Man, that's got to be rough, especially for the mom. Man, a real mother's love is indescribable, for real. A real mother. Now, and I talked about this before, there are mothers and there are mammies. If you find a woman that can leave, that her kids could be gone, she don't know where they are, and she's not concerned. She's living her life the way she chooses, not being worried about her kids. That's a mammy. I'm just gonna keep it real. I'm gonna keep it real. Are there mammies? Yes, there are. Yes, there is. If you can leave your child in somebody else's care and don't call to check on them, every mother with a minor should want to know where their child sleeps at night. You know what I'm saying? And that's why I was a parent that my kids didn't spend the night with their friends. Now, they would spend the night with their cousins, my sisters' kids, or my brother's kids. They would spend the night with them. But friends, the friends would spend the night with me because they knew it wasn't a man in the house or whatever. But I don't know, I'm all over the place. But I'm at a place in life where I realize the importance of family, the importance of surrounding yourself with godly people, knowing who God is for yourself first, though, knowing who He is for yourself, and assessing every situation with what am I supposed to learn, and that's another thing. Your enemies could bless you, like they can really make you. Like a lady got on here one time. I was coming from work, I'll never forget, and that's before I started putting the stuff under my eye like I don't have it today. And she said, something she said about your appearance. And at first I was like, who the hell is she to tell me? But I thought about it. Now, I was busted and disgusted that day. But it was hot outside and everything. But I kind of was offended by the way she said it. But I don't think she meant any harm. You know what I'm saying? Because I was new to YouTube, making videos. Usually I would just cook and I started putting myself on there. And so I understand what she was saying, because I don't think she could have meant it in a bad way. I took it in a bad way, but now I see it differently. I don't remember who the lady was. I did block her because I didn't like her delivery. But, I'm the type, if I have an opinion, I'm going to try to share it in a way that's not degrading, or uncomfortable for a person. I respect other people's feelings and opinions as well. And opinions. Because you can show me how to do something better than I can show myself. Like, I was looking at this guy, and he, instead of taking and making that roux on the stove with grease in it, with using oil and flour, he make his roux a dry roux. And what he does is, what he did, and I've started doing, he put his flour in a cast iron skillet in the oven and just keep stirring it up until it gets the color you want. And so then you don't have all that grease, you just have the flour. And so I've actually found Carrie's has and I'm going to put a picture of here. I love this brand Carrie's because everything they make is like, it has that flavor where it's been cooked long and slow, if that makes sense. But I'm going to show y'all, I had it in the video, but I don't remember what video, but they have like a Savoy's roux in a jar. They also had the kind made with oil and the kind that's not. And I use both, and I like it. I also like their gumbo mix. It's the roux already mixed up. But anyway, y'all, I'm all over the place. But what I wanted to talk about really is the disappearance of our black men and women, and it's not being a lot of publicity about it. And what made me even bring this up, my niece called me the other day, and she was telling me that she had talked to a friend that she hadn't spoken to in a while. And she was saying that the friend said that her brother has been missing for 2 years. He's been missing for 2 years. And I was like, well, what are they doing about it? I said, I hadn't heard anything locally about him being missing. And she said that they were so distraught, they really hadn't done anything. I was like, huh? So I don't know all the particulars about the situation. My eyebrows look kind of crazy. I don't know all the particulars, but I don't have on any. I'm trying to. First of all, I got to lose some weight to get rid of that chin. But I'm trying to also get rid of these. See how I've got that sag going on? So I'm trying to use collagen to kind of. What, do I need Botox? Y'all tell me, because I don't know. But anyway. I was saddened by that, though, because if that would be my brother or somebody missing, I promise you I would go to the news. I sure would. But I don't know. They've gone to the authorities. They made a missing person report or whatever. But that is so sad, isn't it? For somebody to just disappear like that? Oh, but anyway. All right, y'all, I'm rambling now. I don't even know if I'm going to share this. I'm rambling. But, y'all, it's a beautiful day here in Louisiana. It's cool, but the sun is shining. It is so pretty outside. So, I'm going to run the Kroger. I'm doing some barbecue on the... I don't know if I'm going to use my grill or I'm going to use my smoker. I haven't made up my mind yet, but y'all be blessed. Talk to y'all later. Much love. Bye.